Good?
Yeah, I got it.
You're rock. Probably when he's talking, I want it on video.
Okay, I got it. And then I'll do pics when he's...
Are you videoing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it on video because he's going to give an orientation here.
And then this is Zoom. Or like moving on the sled. And you guys can use the video too. I just want to let you guys know. You know, when we first started using the inflatable sleds, we had mixed reviews like, oh, it's inflatable, it's gonna pop. Then we really put it to the test. I led it to the McKenna guys and they used it for a while. And the first thing they came back and they told me was, wow, Archie, this thing is gonna minimize injury. And as a supervisor in charge of the beach, that's like a big word for me, minimize injury. And they said, I'll ride on this sled all day, but I won't ride on the other sleds. I'll sit on the seat, but I won't ride on that sled all day. They said this sled will ride on it all day. Since then, we've really like upped the ante on R&D, testing it out. And today we're really comfortable with what we have. The durability factor, the lightness, the storability. I mean, it's just really amazing what it's done. So what we're gonna start off with today is wives, everybody. I want you guys to go for a ride on the sled and just see how comfortable it is. It's not really rough today, but you're going to notice a big difference. It's like being on a firm water bed. It really absorbs everything. And when they said, hey, Archie, I'll ride this thing all day, that meant a lot to me because that said it's going to minimize injury, and that was huge. So
also pick up injury by getting hit.
Yeah, just everything about it, you know. How does it minimize? Because it's so comfortable. When you're riding and you're responding to a rescue, you know, they're going Mach 10. And responding to the rescue, the guy riding on the back, everything is just being absorbed. So
Actually, always the big question is how to make it the rescue force. It's always a big factor.
So, price, in comparison, you benefit two ways. One is longevity, and this board is cheaper than the other sleds that are out there, the hard sleds. By at least $400.
And the durability, you're never going to have a delamination. You're not going to have all those things. Lighter, rolls up in the truck if you need to. We haven't had any problems with UV. I would say probably Archie's has been on his ski, one of the original ones, for almost over 2 years, and he used it a lot. So I would say, given care and everything, you probably get 4 years out of it before I'd probably switch it out. But for sure 2, which is a lot longer than you're probably getting out of your sleds right now, especially if you use them all the time. But that's just, I don't know, they may last longer.
You know what, we've run it through the ringer. I mean, I'm like, I tell guys, I want you to break it. Nobody's returned with a sled yet. I tell them to break it.
Also, if you guys do have sleds and you're talking about rigging, we changed the way we rig these sleds. You can see a lot of sleds started rigging with putting hooks on the side. What I found with those is that you can catch a shoulder, catch an arm. If you're doing a pickup and you're coming by and you hook your arm on it or your wrist on that thing, it's not fun. Okay. The other thing that happens too is when you have these side buckles on this area right here, the sled can actually flip up and hit you on the back of the head. We did some movie work with Don King. He was filming on the back like this, went up over a wave with a strong offshore, caught the sled, not this sled, but the other style that hooks on right here. Caught the sled, the wind caught it, came up, hit him in the face, punched the camera, lost 4 teeth in the front.
Oh.
So learned a big lesson about the backwind, what happens. So what we did, we just went real simple. We utilized the same eyes that come with the ski, added one more, so all you're doing is adding one more eye. So what happens is the sled can't go up. It's actually, it starts working against itself. You see? The other ones, when you go this way. Once you get past a certain point, it actually pulls it back the other way. So you can see it won't do that. It will always come back. So if you've got a back strong offshore and you're going through the surf, you won't have a problem with the sled coming up and hitting you in the back of the head or hitting someone else. But just the little things that we learned by simple things about where the attachments are, and then how this can get you hurt too by on a wrist or something.
High level. So here you go, we're gonna put this in the water and we want you guys to go for a ride. So this is John Kanashina. He works in McKenna, probably one of our most dangerous medical beaches. And this is Glen Arai. These are two operators in this district. So they'll be the drivers. Okay, so why do you want to spin this around?
Sounds like my friend Scott Hubble from when he was doing Day One.
Grab the wheel, grab the handle. Come on. Okay, you guys, people.
Here.
We have 4 districts. We have McKenna's 1 district, south, left. We have 4 districts. What's up on that?
We developed the technology about 3 years ago for a board.